Hey, this is Yuri, and welcome to Blauparts. Today we're going to be demonstrating how you can change the engine oil on a 2021 Toyota Tundra with the 5.7-liter V8. This is going to apply to all 2007 to 2021 Tundra models with the 5.7-liter V8, and also the 2010 to 2019 Tundra models with the 4.6-liter V8 engine. These engines were also used in a variety of other Toyota and Lexus models that came with the same 5.7-liter and 4.6-liter V8 engines, such as the Land Cruiser, Sequoia, and Lexus LX 570 models. To learn more about the exact year and model applications for this tutorial, we'll leave a link in the description below. For this demonstration, we're going to be using one of our convenient BLAU oil change kits, which includes everything necessary for this oil change. We include the appropriate amount of engine oil that's in accordance with the Toyota recommended SAE 0W20 viscosity and ILSAC GF5 oil quality specification requirements for all 2007 to 2021 Toyota 4.6-liter and 5.7-liter V8 engines. We also include an OEM oil filter with filter housing seals, a filter housing drain tool, and a fresh drain plug and sealing washer. To find one of our oil change kits for your Tundra, or for more information on the recommended engine oil specifications, fill capacities, oil change intervals, and some of the major performance benefits when using our convenient pre-assembled BLAU oil change kits, we'll leave a link in the description below. So let's get started.
Begin by confirming that the engine is warm. This allows the oil to flow more thoroughly from the engine while it's being drained. Most Toyota Tundra models have enough ground clearance, allowing most oil changes to be done on a flat, level surface without lifting the vehicle. In our case, we're going to be gaining access to the bottom side of the engine using an SAE-approved automotive lift. To confirm you're lifting the vehicle correctly, you can reference your factory owner's manual for the proper vehicle lift point locations and safety procedures. Next, locate the engine oil drain plug. This is located on the right passenger side of the oil pan. Using a 14mm socket and ratchet, loosen and remove the drain plug and sealing washer in a counterclockwise direction. Allow the old oil to drain into a suitable waste oil drain pan. While performing this process, confirm that the sealing washer is removed along with the drain plug. Next, once you've confirmed all the oil is drained, you can reinstall the drain plug and sealing washer, threading it in a clockwise direction. Using a 14mm socket and torque wrench, tighten the drain plug. In our case, we're tightening it to a 30 foot-pound torque specification. Using a rag, clean any excess oil from around the drain plug area. Next, to gain access to the oil filter housing area, the skid plate will need to be removed. Using a 10mm socket and ratchet, or Phillips screwdriver, loosen and remove the 3 fasteners in a counterclockwise direction, located across the front side of the skid plate. Next, locate the 5 recessed skid plate mounting bolts, 2 across the front side of the skid plate and 3 on the rear. Using a 12mm socket and ratchet, loosen and remove the 5 bolts in a counterclockwise direction. As you remove the last bolt, support the rear of the skid plate while sliding it to the left driver's side, allowing the 2 front tabs to unhook from the front valance. Once unhooked, remove and place the skid plate out of the work area. Next, locate the oil filter housing. This is on the front left driver's side of the engine, just above the sway bar. Using a 3/8 square bit or ratchet, loosen and remove the oil filter housing drain cover in a counterclockwise direction. Have a rag or drain pan available to catch any residual oil. Next, use the drain tool supplied in your oil filter. Install the threaded base of the tool into the filter housing, threading it in a clockwise direction to a snug, hand-tight feel, being careful not to cross the threads. Next, insert the second piece of the tool with the small pin facing upward. Guide it upward until it snaps into the threaded base of the tool. Next, apply upward pressure on the second, inserted piece of the tool, allowing the engine oil in the oil filter housing to drain into a waste oil drain pan. Once the oil filter housing is done draining, you can remove the tool, loosening it in a counterclockwise direction. Next, using a 64mm 14-flute oil filter wrench, Loosen and remove the oil filter housing in a counterclockwise direction, having a waste oil drain pan handy for any spillage. Next, slide up and separate the old oil filter from the housing. Using a small flathead screwdriver, remove the 2 oil filter housing sealing O-rings and thoroughly clean the oil filter housing. Next, lubricate and install the new oil filter housing sealing O-rings. Confirm that they are seated correctly in the grooves as originally oriented. This will ensure that they are not damaged during installation, that they seal the oil filter housing correctly, and aid the oil filter housing removal during your next oil change. Next, install the oil filter housing drain cap by threading it in a clockwise direction, tightening it to a snug, hand-tight feel. Next, install the new oil filter by sliding it down onto the oil filter housing cap until it seats into the base. This specific oil filter design does not have a top or bottom orientation. Next, align and reinstall the oil filter with the housing back into the engine by threading it in a clockwise direction. Be careful not to cross the threads while performing this step. Using a 64mm 14-flute oil filter socket and torque wrench, tighten the oil filter housing in a clockwise direction. In our case, we're tightening it to a 25 Nm or 18 foot-pound torque specification. Next, using a 3/8 square bit and torque wrench, tighten the filter housing drain cap in a clockwise direction. In our case, we're tightening it to a 9 foot-pound torque specification. Using a rag, clean and remove any excess oil from around the oil filter area. This area should be completely cleaned from any fluid residue. This will help when later inspecting and confirming that the oil filter does not have any leaks after performing your oil change. Next, remove the oil fill cap, loosening it in a counterclockwise direction. Begin filling the engine with the recommended SAE 0W20 viscosity and ILSAC GF5 oil quality specification engine oil. The engine oil fill capacity for the 2018 to 2021 Tundra 5.7 or 4.6 liter V8 engines is 8 liters or 8.5 quarts. The 2010 to 2017 oil fill capacity for the 5.7 and 4.6 liter V8 engines is 7.5 liters or 7.9 quarts, and the oil fill capacity for the older 2007 to 2009 5.7 liter V8 engines is 7 liters or 7.4 quarts. To learn more about the correct oil specifications and oil fill capacities for your exact Toyota Tundra model, see our blog linked in the description below. Once you've completed filling the engine with oil, reinstall the oil fill cap, tightening it in a clockwise direction. Next, start the engine and let it idle for around 10 seconds. This will allow the engine's oil system to pressurize, giving you the opportunity to inspect and confirm that you have no oil leaks coming from the oil filter and drain plug areas. Once you've confirmed you have no oil leaks, you can reinstall the skid plate. First, line up and slide the 2 front mounting tab hooks up into the lower valance. Once hooked, tip the backside upward and begin tightening the 3 12mm hex head fasteners at the rear of the skid plate, the 2 on the front side, and the 3 fasteners on the front side of the skid plate. Last, evenly tighten all skid plate mounting hardware. Next, prepare for the final engine oil level check. With the vehicle on a level surface, check the oil level reading using the engine oil dipstick. Extract the dipstick. Thoroughly clean it with a rag and reinsert it into the engine. Once again, remove the dipstick, confirming that the oil level is in the middle of the minimum and maximum oil level marks. Reinsert the dipstick once the oil level has been confirmed.
So that's a quick overview on how to change the engine oil on a 2007 to 2021 Toyota Tundra with the 5.7 liter or 4.6 liter V8 engines. If you have any other questions or for more information on our convenient pre-assembled BLAU oil change kits, or any other high-performance engine oils, transmission fluids, or gear oils for your Toyota Tundra, you can visit our website at blauparts.com. If you have found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.